Yo, what's up, guys? The weapons in Apex Legends are just amazing. Like, I love how Apex does their weapons. It's like fantastic. So I'm gonna do a tier list for them. Not all of these weapons are you gonna agree with. Like, you're not gonna agree with everything on the list. That's okay. Feel free to comment a tier list in the comments section if you want to, and we can discuss it. So yeah, let's begin. Over in F tier, it's pretty obvious. We got the Mozambique, P2020, and Charge Rifle. All three of these guns are absolutely unusable. I wouldn't recommend using them at all, period. It will be a hard time. These are just the type of weapons you pick up, and then once you see something immediately better, you just drop immediately. They're just terrible. We don't even have to go into it. And also, I just have a special hate for the Charge Rifle and how it only does 3 damage a shot. And basically, yeah, that's all there is to it. There's not really much to it. So yeah, let's move on. Next, D tier was really hard to put weapons in. There's only one weapon on this list, and it's the L-Star. And these are, in D tier, it's basically weapons that, could be a million times better with, buffs. But, there's just a million weapons better than it, and, and the L-Star is just stuck with nothing. It's very underpowered. Nobody uses an L-Star besides one person I know, and he's going to be very upset for putting the L-Star over in D tier. But the L-Star is just so underpowered. Like, if it had a hop-up or something, I feel like that would, put it in C, maybe B tier, but besides that, I don't really see how it could be, increased in, efficiency and power. That's all there is to it. Next, we have C tier. C tier is weapons that could be better, in A tier with some, a buff, just a singular buff. These are, solid weapons that maybe you could keep for the game, but, I wouldn't recommend doing that because there's so many other weapons that are better than it. So let's begin. There's the RE45, and including the RE45 with the quick draw hop-up, Longbow, Havoc, and EVA 8, and also the EVA 8 with double tap. These are, solid weapons. But, there's just so many better weapons in their class that, these weapons are, kinda, irrelevant. Not saying they're bad by any means, these are really solid weapons, but, I would just say there's a million better weapons in it. Okay, so, on to B tier. B tier has the Flatline, P2020 with hammer points, Alternator, Mozambique with hammer points, Wingman with the quick draw hop-up, and the Sentinel. I really love the Flatline. It's hard hitting, it does a bunch of damage, and overall it's just a very good weapon. The only reason it's in B tier because there are multiple ARs that are better than it, but we'll get to that later. The P2020 with hammer points absolutely slaps with people with no shields. Same thing with the Mozambique with hammer points, it basically one-taps people with no shield. The Wingman with the quick draw hop-up, the only reason it's in B tier is because, this hop-up's just kinda useless, because, it just doesn't feel like it has any purpose in the game. There's no, point to it being there. And then the Sentinel is I call it the Peacekeeper of snipers. It's if you hit someone with it, it's, highly rewarding. You'll, get a big reward if you hit your shots, but if you miss your shots, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win anything if you miss your shots with the Sentinel. Up next, we have A tier. A tier has the best of what they do. 1, the G7 Scout, the Triple Take, the Spitfire, the R99, and the Mastiff. The R301 has been one of the best guns since this game's release. This is probably the most consistent gun that's ever been released. This gun has always been good from what I've remembered. I've never had a bad time using it. This gun's never even been, just good. This has always been a great weapon. The G7 Scout's the most annoying gun in the game that's not the Triple Take and the Spitfire, so, that automatically just deserves to be on the list. The Triple Take, also, Triple Take, Spitfire, we don't even need to get into that. Both of these guns are just really fucking annoying. And if they're annoying, they're probably good. The R99 just barely missed S tier for me. Like, this also, like, the 301 has always been a really good gun. But the other gun on this list just beat it out just by, like a sliver. And then the Mastiff just slaps. Like, if you can use it correctly, this gun will be very good. It's not very noob friendly though, so like that's the only reason it's at A tier. All these guns are just really good, and I hope you can like I'll have the opportunity to use them because these are really good weapons. So let's move on to S tier. Well, S tier, it's obviously the best tier. It's either broken weapons or like the best of the best. So, like, I don't need to do much explaining, so let's begin. We have the Devotion, Wingman, Hemlock, and Volt. Besides the Wingman, all of these guns need a nerf right this instant. Because I'm about to slap someone's forehead at fucking respawn if they don't nerf this. So, yeah, let's begin. The Wingman is an absolute game changer. Like, it can turn the tide of a gunfight within one bullet. That's just how, like, devastating and, like, powerful it can be. And if you can hit your shots, like, absolutely consistently, no one's gonna beat you. Like, nobody's gonna beat you. The Hemlock needs a nerf right this fucking instant, and if nobody does, I'm gonna slap someone's forehead. The Volt has been one of my favorite guns, like, this season. And it's just so good. I love using the Volt. It's fun to use. And, like, I just love the gun. But the sad thing is, it's probably gonna get nerfed sometime soon. I'm gonna cry the day it happens, and we don't even need to talk about the Devotion. The Devotion's just broken, and like I hate fighting people with the Devotion. I hate it so much. And for the guns, they need to bring back to the ground. We got the Peacekeeper. We need to bring that gun right back to the ground, loot this instant, because if they don't, we're gonna have massive problems. Right, Respawn? Right. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. The Christmas special should be coming out on Christmas Day. Let's just say you're gonna absolutely love it. Like, it's just an amazing video. You're gonna love it. It's even better than the first part. Well, I guess that's it for me. See you Christmas Day.